Good morning. I apologize for not talking with you guys for a while. I've been taking care of my stepdad, and he got sick. So, unfortunately, so did I. That's what I've been going through. But anyway, I am back. Okay. So, today I want to talk to you guys about a few things. Maybe you guys know of someone that, or you know someone that knows someone that is going through this or has gone through this, where there is someone that is interested in you. In their head, they literally think that you guys are together. Okay, in their mind, they think that you guys are together, even though you've never met, you've never talked with this person, verbally, physically texted them or messaged them or any of that kind of stuff, and never even met them in person or anything like that, right? You know, for those of you that are dealing with this, okay, this is not healthy, just so you guys know, okay? This is not healthy at all, okay? If you know of somebody that is literally, in that kind of delusional state where they literally feel like they own you, like, you guys are together, when in reality, you don't even know who this person is. Like I said, you've never talked to them, you've never met them. But in their mind, you're a couple. You belong to them. You don't belong to anybody else. They get upset if you do, or if somebody's interested in you. And it's like, yeah, that's not the way this works. You actually have to talk to the person and communicate. Okay. So for any of you that have ever gone through anything like that, where you have like a secret admirer, you got a crush, somebody that's never even communicated with you, okay, just know that you're not alone in that kind of a situation. And like I said, it's not healthy. It really isn't. Communication is huge for any relationship. It doesn't matter if it's friends, loved ones, romantically. It doesn't really matter what kind of relationship it is. What matters is communication. If you don't have communication, you don't have anything. It's like what kind of a relationship would that be if you're not communicating with the person that you want to work with, or the person that you're interested in, or whatever the situation is? That is the key right there. Is communication is the key. Communication is very important in any relationship. It doesn't matter what kind it is. It's very important. Okay. Now, some other things I want to talk to you guys about. In the past, I've made videos about this where, a lot of you out there, you have skills, you have gifts. And I feel like there's still a lot of you out there that are not allowing people to see those gifts. Now, some of those gifts might, scare other people because they don't understand them, or they don't know how to react to this, or they're jealous the fact that they don't have those kind of gifts. But here's the thing. Some of us, we just know things. We know things that nobody else knows. Okay, and they don't understand that. A lot of people, they don't agree with that. They're like, oh, well, this person's fake, or this person's for. Okay, says who? Oh, that's right. That says you, because you don't have those gifts, because you can't do the same thing as other people can. And for a lot of you, maybe you have, a specific skill where you can cook your butt off, and it looks good too. You're making all these dishes, you're making incredible dishes. They look so good, when you're taking pictures, and you're like, man, you guys got to try this, right? And then for others of you, you guys are like poets. You guys know how to write poems, but you say it in a different way. There's so many people out there that have these skills, and they're not sharing it with the world. And it's like, why? You have these beautiful gifts that were given to you, and you're not sharing them. And it's like, okay, well, some of you are sharing them, but at the same time, you're not allowing people to see who you really are. So you're going to decide to make like a fake profile picture so people can't even see who you are. And it's like, seriously? Why are you hiding? No, stop that. Don't hide. Show the world who you really are, so people can see you, so they can promote you, so they can tell you who you are, to show the world who you are, so they could share it. No, you should never, ever hide who you are. Never, ever be afraid to show people who you are, and the skills and the gifts that you have. Man, look, no, there's a whole world out there waiting for you to show the world your gifts and who you are as a person. You should never be afraid to do that, guys. Never, ever, ever be afraid to do that. It's like you have all these special gifts. You should share it with the world. You know, I mean, for a lot of you, you might not, want to do that because you're afraid of what people are going to think or what people are going to say. And it's like, look, it's trial and error, basically, guys, because it's like, how are you supposed to learn anything if you do not share your gifts and skills with the world? This is the only way people are going to learn who you are and what you do, Oh, and by the way, for those of you out there, I cannot make this plain and simple and clear enough for all of you. Do not get scammed by these imposters. Yes, there are people who are still pretending to be me as if they ever could. But yes, there are people emailing other people sending these scammers and imposters money. Okay, there is only one of me, Nanette Cliff. There is only one of me. There will never be another me. Okay? But there are so many people who are pretending to be me, and it's ridiculous. It's sad. Okay? So do not get scammed. Okay? Please do not. Also, there have been a lot of people trying to shadow ban my YouTube channel, which I do not appreciate because I worked my butt off on my videos. Sharing my knowledge and wisdom with the world is what I do, was what I want to do, was what I'm meant to do. So I don't appreciate people doing that, all out of jealousy, envy, whatever the situation is. I don't care what it is. It needs to end. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you know. I do not care. Okay? I am authentic, and I am not, I'm not one of these people out here who's just making stuff up. I share my knowledge and wisdom with the world because some things you cannot learn in books. Some things come to you naturally because you lived through the stuff, because you've experienced the things. And a lot of people out there, they need to hear these messages that I send to the world, that I'm trying to send to the world and let people know. And it's kind of irritating me that other people have not seen my videos because these idiots, they decided to hack into this phone that I use. And, they cloned my phone, so it's like if people send me emails, I'm not receiving any emails. If people try to call me, I'm not receiving those calls. I'm not receiving any text messages, nothing, because they cloned my phone, because they hacked into my email addresses. They hacked into all my social media accounts. And by the way, the only social media accounts that I have is Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and of course my YouTube channel, Nanette144. And I took a picture of myself, okay, in the mirror. That is my profile picture, okay? Do not get scammed by these imposters, okay? I cannot say that enough to you guys because you guys need to hear this, okay? I'm going to keep it real with you 100%. I am not one of these fake people or, one of these individuals who pretend to be something they're not. I'm going to be real all the time. I don't care who I'm talking to. I don't care if it's a celebrity. I don't care if it's a regular person like myself. I am always going to be authentic. That is who I am. That is what I do. I love being authentic. I love everything about myself. I have worked so hard on the woman that I have become today. And it's sad because it's like, I want the world to hear me. I want the world to see me. I was meant to be seen and heard. I was not meant to be hidden. I was always meant to be seen and heard. I was placed here for a reason, so people could see me, so the world could see me, so the world could hear me. It's like I have a voice and I'm not afraid to use it. I'm not afraid to share it with the world. I want people to know who I am. It's interesting because, I've had these people, these stalkers, okay? In the past, they've commented like on some of my videos, pretending to be like an actual subscriber or person that's interested or watched my video. And in reality, they were just one of my stalkers making rude comments, but that's okay. Because guess what? God sees all. So does the universe. My ancestors, they see everything, but it's okay. I don't care. I'm still always going to be me. I'm always going to be authentic. I see a hawk. I keep seeing hawks, guys. Keep seeing hawks and crows. Lots and lots of crows. And blackbirds. Yes. Oh, and seagulls. Oh my gosh. Seagulls. Yep. Been seeing those too a lot, guys. Maybe you guys have too. It's so interesting. It's like you keep getting all these signs and synchronicities about different things, right? It's so interesting. Oh, and then I keep seeing like all this stuff about Lilo and Stitch and Hawaii stuff, and it's like, alrighty then. Alrighty, okay. Oh God, okay. Yeah, but anyway, just interesting. But yeah, let's get back to the gift thing, okay? Like I said, a lot of you might have gifts. Now, personally for me, I've been like this my entire life, where I literally can walk into any room. Now, I'm not one of those people who's like an attention seeker or a recognition hogger or anything like that. Not at all. These people just flock to me. Not to mention, I can literally read a room. And I don't even have to actually be in the room to read the room, if you know what I mean. Oh my goodness, because I follow other people. I listen to other people. And it's like, can anybody else literally hear these people and what they're actually thinking and what these people really want to say? And it's like, oh my gosh, some of these people, I tell you, it's so interesting, guys, because it's like a lot of these people, okay, I follow different celebrities, right? And a lot of these people, they literally, they only care about sex and money. And it's like, oh my gosh, can you not actually see this person for who they actually are? Oh, that's right. You can't see past the facade. The fact that they're maybe a movie star or they're a musician. Come on. It's like, do you even see who this person is behind all that stupid glamour and crap? Can you actually see the person and who they really are? Yeah, I'm one of those people. Literally, like I said, I can literally read a room, guys. I can read a room. I mean, I read people's posts and, what they say and stuff like that. I do. That's what I do, because I want to hear what other people have to say. I like to read things. I like to, and I don't mean just reading posts. I mean, I like to read people. That's what I do. It's like people can't get nothing past me. I can literally see right through them. And this scares the heck out of a lot of people that I have. These are gifts, that were passed on to me, and I embrace them. I don't shy away from that stuff. Heck no, I don't. I embrace it. I love it, actually. It's actually really cool. But anyway, people do not like that. That scares the heck out of them that, that a person can do that. That person can actually see right through their BS. They do not like that. And oh my gosh, your stalkers, people who pretend to be you, they hate that the most because it's like, I want that gift. I'm going to try to pretend to be her. I'm going to try to pretend to be him. It's like, yeah, keep on dreaming, baby. You ain't never going to be this. Believe that. But anyway, yeah, there's so many people who do this, guys. Literally keep trying to pretend to be you. Maybe for the dudes out there, maybe you guys have that issue too, right? Where you got men out there who are trying to pretend to be you because they're jealous of you, they're envious of you because some woman is interested in you instead of them. And it's like, are you serious? What? Because I choose to be my authentic self? You're jealous of that? Are you serious? Dude, get a wife. Girl, get a wife. Go find one. Chase your own dreams and your goals and your visions. Stop trying to pretend to be somebody else. Stop trying to steal other people's work that they have worked very hard on. It's so interesting to me. It really is, guys. Because it's like, people just don't get it. They literally want to be you so badly. But here's the thing. They can't even walk a day in your shoes, but yet they want to be you. But they want to try to talk like you, dress like you, act like you, and it's like, you will never be me. It's so interesting to me because it's like people, like I said before, some things you cannot learn in books. Some things you literally have to experience in life. You literally have to live through a lot of crap, And I've talked about this in my videos before, guys. I wasn't exaggerating when I said poisoning attempts have been on my life many times. And I was saved many times for a reason because I'm meant to be here. I'm meant to lead others out of the darkness and into the light. That's what I was meant to do, to help other people. And a lot of people don't like that. They don't like that I stand my ground and that I'm not afraid to be an individual, and I'm not afraid to stand up to people who are pretty powerful people. But guess what? It's a pretty sad thing when these powerful people, groups of people, come after one person. That is crazy. Now, I don't know if it's sheer ignorance. I don't know if it's scared, if they're scared. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, the universe has a funny way of sending karma to people like that, who will literally attack innocent bystanders, innocent people who work for the universe, who work for God. Okay? It's like you're messing with the Almighty himself, or you're messing with the universe. It's like you cannot do that. And when you do, you're going to get karma every single time. Every single time. A lot of you, you might be seeing this for yourself. You might be, experiencing this for yourself and seeing this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, wow. And these people, and they don't stop either. They'll literally keep going. Or let's say hypothetically that maybe you had, there's the seagulls again. And I'm not even near water, by the way, either, guys. So interesting. But anyway, snow everywhere. But, anyway, like I was saying, it's interesting. Because there might be like exes or ex-husbands, ex-wives, ex-love interests, whatever your situation is, okay? Maybe some people you knew of, you were never actually friends with these people, but they assumed that you were their friend. But anyway, whatever your situation is, okay, these people might be interested in you too, and you don't even know it because they never said anything, okay, not once. But anyway, but here's the thing. If you're anything like I am, where you could literally read people, you're going to know that these people are interested in you. And they don't even have to say a word. That's the crazy part about it. But in their minds, they literally think that they own you. And it's like, get this. The only person that owns you is God himself. The universe owns you. No one owns you as if you're a piece of property. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Okay, and let me make that loud and clear for everybody in the back to hear me. Okay, it does not work like that. You are not a piece of property. You are a person. Your own individual person. Okay? But yeah, these people, they will stoop at nothing to try to stop you. So people will not see who you really are. And it's like, guess what? The truth has been exposed. Okay? People are learning who I am. And for those of you that are going through the same situation, I trust and believe the truth is being exposed about that situation too in your own life. Okay, where people literally will try to do everything they can in their power to stop you. Okay, from doing this, from making videos, or whatever your situation is, whatever your hobby is, or whatever you do for a living. They will do everything in their power to stop you because you're exposing who they are. These people might be scammers who steal people out of money that you never saw because they stole it. Or maybe, you were sent some gifts you never received because they decided to reroute your mail to places you've never even heard of, you've never even been to, right? I mean, it's insane what the lengths these people will go through just to make sure that you are not seen and you are not heard. That is interesting to me. Very interesting. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, the universe is going to make sure that everyone sees who you are. They're going to hear you. They're going to see you. They're going to know who you are. It don't matter how long it takes. The universe always comes through. God always comes through. But best believe it. Always. It don't matter if you believe in God or not. Whoever your higher power is, source, whatever. It don't matter. Okay? We're all one, so it don't matter. But trust and believe. Whatever's in the dark always comes to light, guys. Always. See, I am the lighthouse keeper. I am the guiding light for other people, for humanity, for everyone. That is what my purpose is, among many other things I am meant to do on this earth. Okay? But for now, this is what I'm doing. This is what I do. I do this. I take care of my stepdad, because he needs help. I used to work a 9 to 5. I used to work at Taco Bell. and I was working a full-time job there. I was taking care of the woman I thought was my mother, okay? Until the point where my body could no longer handle it. So then, I stopped doing that. And then one day I was told to start doing this. So that's what I started doing. For those of you who are just now starting to subscribe or watch my video or hear my video, God willing, you see this video, okay? But yeah, this is what I was told to do. So this is what I started doing, You're told to do something, you do it, because there's consequences when you don't. But anyway, that's for me. But yeah, it is interesting, guys. It really is. It's very interesting how all these people will do anything in their power to make sure that nobody sees you, hears you, whatever. Okay? It's interesting. I gotta get in my car because it's really cold. I can't feel my fingers. But anyway, it's been so long since I made a video, it's like I had to do this. I had to do this for you guys, because you guys have a right to know what's been going on, And I've made other videos, and I pray that you've seen those too, but I don't know if you guys have, but I hope that you have. And I'd greatly appreciate it if you guys would subscribe to my YouTube channel. It does help out the channel because there are so many messages in my videos, and it just might save somebody's life today. It might actually help somebody today, This is March 18th. This is the day that I'm making this video on Wednesday, 2026. But yeah, just like I said, stay woke. Do not get scammed by these people. We're pretending to be this imposters. Really need you guys to stay woke. Don't get scammed from these people. Oh God, because they'll do anything for clout, whatever, all because they want to be you. It's sad, really. Because it's like all I was meant to do was to help other people, to guide other people out of their darkness that they're in, that they put themselves in. That's all I've been told to do, is to help other people, help humanity, by getting them out of that dark place that they're in. Maybe it's a domestic violence situation. Maybe it's in a relationship. Maybe it's in a relationship with their parents, or they have very abusive older children. Whatever their situation is, I'm here to help those people get out of those situations because I can talk about it, because I've lived through it. I've experienced it. That's what I do. And this is what I'm told to do. To guide others into the light. And the lightness is goodness. It's pure. It's not bad. It's not negative. It's positive. Because there are so many people who have these beautiful gifts, and they're scared to death of sharing those gifts because it was embedded in their mind a long time ago to not be seen, to not be heard, to not, oh no, you shouldn't do that, all because they're jealous, all because they're envious, because they don't have that gift, because they don't have those skills. And it's like, are you serious? So what? Instead of those people doing what they want to do, what's best for them, you're going to knock them down and say, no, you shouldn't do that. No, you should stay here. I don't think so. I'm one of those people who's going to keep it real with you. I love being real. I love being authentic. I sure do. And I'm going to keep being authentic too. I don't care what I'm going through. I'm still going to share my experiences with the world. That is not going to stop me. Because that's what I'm meant to do. I'm meant to help other people. The crazy thing is sometimes though in life, you learn this over time. I have, hard way, unfortunately, because I'm so darn stubborn. But anyway, you can't help everybody. You can't save everybody. And yes, I've literally learned that. I have. Because it's true. But if I could save just one person, just one, then I'm doing all right. I know I'm doing God's work. I know I'm doing the universe's work. I'm doing what my ancestors wanted me to do. Yeah, then I'm doing the right thing. Even if it saves one soul, one person, one child, one man, one woman, I don't care. I'm going to do it. I'm going to help them in any way that I possibly can. Even if that means I got to make these videos to do it, then I'm going to do it. That's what I'm meant to do. That's what I'm going to keep doing. You know, because I love you guys. I care about you guys. I care about humanity. I care about animals. I want a cat so bad, guys. I want a cat. I do. I want a cat. I love dogs too. Birds. I love all that stuff. I do. I'm an animal lover. What can I say? Oh, I want a house. But anyway, not that you guys needed to know any of that, but yeah. I thought I'd just share it with you guys. Oh, and I love my sunflowers. Yes, I do. What I wouldn't give to be around sunflowers. Favorite flower. Yeah. You know, it's funny too, because it's, I think this is like a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. My son, my youngest son, RJ, I made videos with him. He got together with one of his best friends, right? And then his best friend's friend, we decided they wanted to go to the mall. Now, mind you, my God, I hadn't been to the mall in like 20 years. Boy, has it changed. So I'm looking around and I got a little bit of money, right? And I'm thinking, oh, you know, this is great because I don't have any real perfume. I mean, and I'm not talking about like that spray that you get from like Walmart that's like $3, right? No, I mean like actual perfume, like go to Macy's, right? At the mall. Most of you have heard of Macy's. Okay, well, anyway, so I'm walking around letting them do their thing, and I'm going in and I'm telling them, I'm like, well, I'm just going to be over here at Macy's, right? Looking at the perfume. Do you know, my God, for a travel size perfume, it was $35. A travel size. And we're talking about like that size. Like, you guys can, where's my, okay, I'm trying to show you that, like that thin. And I'm like, and then I find out that they don't even make my perfume, because my favorite perfume is sunflowers, right? So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to try something different. So they came out with this perfume called Beautiful Magnolia. My gosh, you guys, that stuff is amazing. It is beautiful. I love the smell of it. I'm like, okay, this shit's good. Okay, well, anyway, do you know they had a bigger bottle? Over $100 for the bigger bottle. And I'm like, the woman's trying so hard too, because she's trying to get, because maybe they get commission or something. I don't know. But anyway, she's trying so hard. And I'm like, ma'am, I'm sorry, but I can't afford this. So I just get the little travel size, but oh my gosh, every second I can't stop spraying that stuff on me. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I went through it like water. It kind of sucks because it smelled really pretty. But yeah. But anyway, it's interesting, how things change, times change. Because like years ago, like 20, 30 years ago when I was at the mall, right? It looked totally different. I mean, I remember Claire's Boutique. Maybe some of you guys have never heard of it, but it's just like a store that had different kind of stuff. Or Spencer's, another store that had like neon lights, lava lamp things, just different kinds of stuff. That's Spencer's. Of course, that was back in the 80s. 80s, 90s, whatever. Claire's Boutique was mainly like t-shirts, like hair stuff, hair ties, stuff like that. Bows they had back then that you put in your hair like back in the 80s, right? And it's like, okay, all right. Yeah, so, I mean, they just, they had different kinds of stuff back then. But anyway, so I'm going to shout out for another person that I listen to. He's a card reader, okay? Tarot card reader. His name is, he goes by Ancient Emperor Tarot. His name is Albert. He's an amazing guy. He's another chosen one. 144,000 chosen one. I'd really appreciate it if you guys would subscribe to his YouTube channel, guys. He has, the things that he talks about are amazing, and he is authentic. This guy makes me laugh so hard sometimes because he's a goofball. He really is, guys. But he's amazing. He really is. So you guys could check him out, check out his videos, subscribe to his YouTube channel, Ancient Emperor Tarot. That is his YouTube channel, okay? shout out to him because he definitely needs the help right now, guys. He really does. You know, because these people are trying to shadow ban his account too as well, because he speaks truths that people don't want others to hear. So, like myself, he's very authentic and he is raw and uncut. Just so you guys know, real facts, truth. But anyway, I certainly hope that these messages help you guys, and I pray to God that you guys see this video, you share it, subscribe, check out my Facebook and Instagram. I'd greatly appreciate that, guys. I'm also on Threads. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys stay blessed, and no matter what your situation might look like, always know tomorrow will be better. It might not seem like it right now, but tomorrow is going to be better. It don't matter what the situation looks like, guys. You are never alone. You're important. You're lovable. You deserve love. Always remember that. I don't care what you're going through, what your life looks like. Know this. Okay? It's all the mind. All in the mind. Okay? You're beautiful inside and out. I don't care if society is brought you down, if your friends, your family members, ex-coworkers, whatever. Always remember, the only opinion that truly matters is yours. Not society's, not your friends, coworkers, ex-coworkers, bosses, exes. Yours. Your opinion is the only one that matters. Okay? You're lovable. You deserve to be loved. Never, ever forget that. Ever. Okay? For the women out there, guys out there, fellas, okay, that are, you know, a little on the hefty side, trust me when I tell you, you're perfect just the way you are. And don't ever let anyone ever tell you any different. There's going to be a lot of people that are jealous and envious because of your personality, because you're authentic, because what? You're not a skinny mini, because you're not a size 2, you're not a size 0. Guess what? You're still handsome, sexy, and beautiful, just the way you are. That's right. You heard it first, right from me, Nanette. Yeah, 144. You heard it from me first. You are beautiful, handsome, sexy as ever, just the way you are. Don't ever change because of what somebody else expects of you. Okay? Society, friends, family, coworkers, whoever. It don't matter. The only one that matters, the opinion, is yours. It's all in the mind. Okay? Now, for those of you that are, you know, trying to lose weight, you're going on a diet, you're exercising, good for you. That's great. For those of you that aren't, good for you too. Who cares? This is your life. Stay true to you. Stay authentic to you. It don't matter what anybody else thinks. Okay? Because first and foremost, you got to answer to yourself. Don't nobody else pay your bills but you. So think about you. You got kids? Good. Think about them. Never ever care what anybody else thinks about who you are or what you do. Always be authentic to you. Stay true to you. You can never go wrong. Okay? I love you guys. I will talk to you guys later. Share this video, guys. Subscribe. Check out Facebook, Instagram, my channels, okay? My pages. I'd greatly appreciate it, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Stay blessed.